Hi everyone, I'm Florian Puhani, and this video is based on even two contributions from your part. The first one is a conversation I had with Cody from the Stone Circle a couple of months ago about our differences in squatting technique. The Stone Circle is a really unique and awesome channel, so please check it out. I've linked it in the info card. And the second contribution is a really cool hack Kieran told me on Instagram. I'll come back to that later. But first I have to see about my barbell squats. And I'm afraid this may become challenging because I haven't done them for years now. In particular, I'm not sure I can replicate my favorite technique anymore because it demands a lot of shoulder mobility. And I really doubt I still have that amount. Yeah, I know, seeing that I'm a physiotherapist, that is admittedly a real shame. But let's find out how bad it really is. I don't know if you can see it, but I want my elbows to be directly under the bar, like in a behind the neck press. Also, I want to keep my stomach flat, which makes it easier to arch my spine, my lumbar spine. Let's see if I can do it. Oh! That was hard. Dead squat. That's enough. To be honest, that felt kind of horrible. I'll think about a smart alternative, or maybe I might have found one already. We will see. Oh, and just to make that clear, yeah, squats are supposed to be hard, yeah. I was talking about my shoulder mobility. I still like to keep my elbows in front, or at least under the bar. That's the point. That felt hard. The squat, well, yeah, I'm weak as hell, but that wasn't to be expected any differently, okay? So yeah. Okay, full disclaimer. In the meantime, I broke fast. I had whey protein mixed in green tea. Yeah, that's my kind of pre-workout shake. So if I appear to be a bit stronger now than before, it might not just be because of the application of the new gimmick I'm going to show you, right? Okay, let's see. If you're not completely new to my channel, you have seen these babies before, yeah? I'm using them all the time, right? And I would have chosen the somewhat shorter variety, half a meter instead of a meter, but I'm afraid the plates would have been in the way. I wanted you to see them. Yeah, that feels much better. Okay. Yeah. Round slings for the win. So this is what it looks like from the front. Let me show you just a few more reps. I like the bar high on my traps, by the way. As you can see, my hands are higher than the bar and my elbows, are in front of it. You might have seen that in the previous shot. Have to be in the center. Yeah, and I like to pause at the bottom. That's enough. For demonstration purposes, at least. So, this is what the original idea looks like. Thank you so much for it, Kieran. This is truly genius. Round slings are just a derivative that looks better on camera, for this exercise anyway. So, and I know it's not the exercise you had in mind originally. I'll show that later. But for now, let me just demonstrate a few more reps of barbell squats. Let's call it hammer barbell squats. So you don't have to fold them carefully, just grab them together. Like before, hands above the bar, elbows in front. Core tight, belly sucked in, at least for the first rep. And standing in the center of gravity, of course. Stance not too wide in my case. Yeah. So much for the hammer barbell squats. Let's see what I've got next in stock.
Before I'm going to show you what use Kieran originally had in mind for the DIY hammer barbell, here's something I would like to clarify first. I would never claim my squatting style is better than the standard technique for everyone. I've just found out by experimenting that my style is the best one for me personally. But I have to admit it also makes sense to me from a theoretical angle. The bar is supposed to go up, so I'm pressing it, or in case of the DIY hammer bar, pulling it in exactly that direction, up. And I simply couldn't do that with my shoulders inward rotated and my elbows pointing to the rear. So if you have already found the personal squatting style you are most comfortable with, please keep it. Don't try to fix what isn't broken. But if you're still in the process of optimizing your personal squatting technique, you might want to test the alternative I've shown you in this video, with or without the addition of the hammer handles. And now let's see what else you can do with the DIY hammer barbell. Well, like the name suggests, hammer curls, of course. And again, that's an exercise I haven't done in quite a while, so please don't mind if my technique isn't perfect. If you're training at home, this idea can save you a ton of money you would otherwise have to spend on heavy adjustable dumbbells, or maybe a dedicated hammer bar. So thanks again, Kieran, for telling me about it. And that's all for part 1 of the applications of the DIY hammer barbell. I hope you like it. And I still have 2 more exercises in stock, so please stay tuned for the sequel.